Hey, I'm Todd Agnew. Welcome to Patreon. We've already covered 4 of the 5 things we're going to talk about in this short intro video. 2 of them are about me, 2 of them are about Patreon. But let's do the number 1 first, because number 1 is thank you. I probably haven't said that over the years, but if you're here, then we've crossed paths somewhere. You've been a part of my journey, my life, my careers, and you're here. And I really appreciate that, and I just want to say thanks. Number 2, who am I? I'm Todd Agnew. I'm a Christ follower. I'm a husband and father of 2 teenagers. Can you believe that? I am a professor and a pastor. I'm a teacher and a preacher. I'm a artist and a worship leader and a songwriter, which is probably where you know me, but now I'm also a teacher and mentor to the next generation of people that want to do those things. So that's a lot of what I do, and you probably know me in one of those areas, but if you're a part through Patreon, you're going to get to know me in a lot of those areas. So number 3, what is Patreon? Patreon explains it better themselves on their site, so just look at it. It's great. Really quickly, it's a modern patronage system. It's a way for people that love the arts and creative things to support artists. And that used to require someone being rich and supporting an artist. Now, through Patreon, it can be a whole lot of people that can give a little bit that helps that artist still be free to do what it was that you loved in the first place. Now, if you're rich, you're still welcome to be a part, but it's not a requirement anymore. So that's a little bit of what Patreon is. So number 4, what does my part of Patreon look like? I'm going to be welcoming you into kind of my world and what I'm doing now. So I'm going to be making videos and live versions of old songs, of new songs, of stuff that you just didn't get to hear over the years, of stories maybe from tour, of teaching stuff maybe from seminary, and if if this is crazy successful and leads all the way to a new record, then you'll be a part of that. You'll hear the songs first, and we'll probably have conversations about which ones are good and which ones aren't, which ones should be recorded, and then I'll film, the recording, and you'll get to see those videos. And we'll find some way that this can be a community where we can have these conversations, and basically that's what it is. We want to figure out a new way to continue to get to share all this stuff with you guys. So what does your part of Patreon look like? You are a subscriber. You choose an amount and subscribe per month and work with Patreon, and you do stuff with them and they take care of the artist, in this case me. So that's how that works. There's tiers, and each tier, there's extra cool stuff that you absolutely have to have, but you know me, you actually probably don't have to have it. I just want you to pray about it and decide what God wants you to do and choose that tier. So you'll have access to most of the things anyway, because I want you to be a part. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. And so that's really the big picture. Think about it, pray about it. If this is something you're interested in, then choose a tier, connect with Patreon, and get it started. I'm going to go ahead and post 3 videos so you can see what this is going to look like. It's all music this time. One is a live version of an old song, one's a live version of a new song, and one is the first one of a new series that I'm going to continue doing called Standing on the Shoulders. I'm really excited about. But that's enough for an intro video. Thank you guys so much for being a part of however long you've been a part of my world, and thank you for being a part of today.